Let me have Bodie for 2 secs. Got him. Hey, Bodie.
Got a treat you, Phil.
Come here. Come here. Bodie, come here. Come here. Good dog, Bodie. There's a good dog. It's okay. Good dog. Oh, you're very good. Good dog. Don't snuffle bags. Good dog. There's a good dog. Oh, you're a good dog, eh? Good dog. And stop, everybody. Hey, Bodie, stop it. Not funny. Not funny. That's a good dog. Good dog. Good dog. It's okay. You calm down, eh? It's okay. Let's just chill. Let's take a moment and chill, shall we? All right, bury your head in my groin. That's all right. I know what we have to do. There's a good dog. There's a good dog. Muzzle has to stay on. I'm sorry. Good dog. Okay, everyone walk. Good dog. Oh, he's a good dog, eh? There's a good dog. I know it is hard. Good dog. Oh, yeah, that's called a corgi. That's called a corgi. Oh, he's a good boy. Hey! Stop it. Not funny. Good dog. Stop it. Stop it. Anyway. Good dog. Shh. Calm. Everyone stand still, please. Stand still. Bodie, let's chill for a while, shall we? Good dog. Stand still, please. Good. There we go. It's okay. Right, there's a good dog. It's okay. It's all right. Good dog. Good dog. So what we're going to do is move Bodie to the corner, and you do what I'm doing. Just keep him chilled. He looks at a dog that goes by like he looked at the corgi. Great success. Next dog wasn't a success. So let him know. Everyone in the room should know, it's wrong. Then praise him instantly. Okay? If we find we're going downhill, then again, we'll take him out. He's going over the top. We don't want to make him worse. Is it okay, Bodie? It's all right, sausage? Yeah? I know, it's hard, isn't it? It's hard. Good. And a lot of this is, I think, they've not had enough muzzle training. He hates his muzzle on. So it's like, have it on for a week. He eats for a week with the muzzle on. You pet him for a week with the muzzle on. You ignore him when it's off. So that he gets to love it. So then the muzzle also becomes a secondary reinforcer. It's kind of like when you do some sports with dogs where they have to be muzzled, the putting on of the muzzle, we just hold it, they dip their noses in because we've done all the prior training. So it could be a lot of frustration here that you got a muzzle on, you think, oh my God, what if a dog comes after me? I don't have my teeth. Okay, there's a good dog. Okay, good dog. Okay, good dog. And what I'm going to do is, I see this is connected to a pinch. I'm going to put it on his buckle collar because I don't want him hurting when he gets to the end of the leash and associating that with other dogs. Good. Whew. Calm, tranquilo. Yes, I know. There's other dogs there. Yes. Good dog. That's a Boston. Yes. Good dog. Okay? Good dog. Good dog. Now, what will happen, it's like when people view this, they'll think, oh, Ian shouts at the dog. No, count how many times I've said good dog. Calmed him down. Good dog. There we go. Good dog. And again, we need more space. I would like to do, let's say, 50, 75 yards on this dog. So we have success after success after success. And as stimulus dogs go by, and we praise and praise and praise and praise. So when we get like happened here, 3 lunges in a row, no, you're going backwards in training. Okay, so you guys move over this side of the room. You two move. I'm going to walk Bodie up here. Come on, Bodie, man. Let's go up into the corner, shall we? Good dog. You're not a dunce. You don't have to look into the corner. You can look out at the other dogs. So I have to move from here quickly. So you stay here. Keep him really calm. Okay? Really calm. And you pay attention to where he's looking. If he looks at another dog, you really get excited and you praise him. So I would settle down with him on the ground as well. Good. All right, everybody. Let's walk round. Remember, you're in 2 circles. Good. Not too close to Bodhi. Yeah, don't go too close. That's it, good. Give him like this distance. That's it, that's a good boy. Very good. Make sure you've got that leash though. Yeah, good, great. All right. Excelente.
Good boy.
Cool. And keep walking. And every time you pass a dog, praise.
That's a good boy. No.
Keep walking, loosen the leash. Good dog. That's a good dog. Nice. Okay. So I really want you to chill him out now. If he does one more reaction, then I'll say, no, it's too much for him. Okay? So move back so we can just see the dogs a little. But you're there and praise him. Good dog. Hey, hey, Bodhi, don't even think about it. Oh, you have a treat? That was very clever. Good dog. And stop. And have your dogs come forward and sit. So back up, come forward and sit. Let's practice this 5 times. Come forward and sit. Come forward and sit. Back up. That's it. And come and sit. Good. And back up. No, you back up. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. My fault. Sorry. Bad me. You back up. Have the dog come and sit. You back up. Have the dog come and sit. Good. You back up again. Have the dog come and sit. Yeah. You want this emblazoned in the dog's brain. So if you say, Rover, come here, quickly back away, and if he were lunging, you can go straight from quit it to good dog, good dog, good dog, good dog, good dog. Very nice. That's good. And everyone settle down with your dogs. Okay. Let's do Piggy in the middle. So let's have Golden in the middle. Little looser leash there. That's it. Yeah, good. I like about 18 inches on your control hand. Okay? It's like with little Boston here, I would go beep, 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 like that. Good, yeah. Excellent. And just leave Goldilocks alone for a while. See what? Good. Okay, let's have the poodle in the middle. You come over to here. As you go where the poodle is, just reverse places. Poodle in the middle. Good. Just leave him. Just leave him. And everyone walk round. Let's go anti-clockwise. Good. Let's change places with this dog here, the shepherd in the middle. Everyone walk round, keep walking, and ignore your dog. You ignore your dog. So a lot of these dogs, you know, you need a lot more muzzle work before you bring them in here. They say, you know, prior proper preparation. They need to know what sit means, loose leash, and they need to thoroughly love enjoying the muzzle.
That was very good.
It's good. And change with the corgi. Shepherd change with the corgi. Good. The rest of you keep walking around and praise and praise and praise and praise. Good. There we go. That's good. Let's have, we had the poodle in the middle? Yeah. You've been in the middle, the Boston in the middle? You're triple handling, right, Bodhi? That's good. And that's very good, actually, because if you have 3 or 4 people giving the dog feedback, you don't have to shout. If all 3 of you say, Bodhi, down, he thinks, wow. Because it's kind of like a pack reprimand. Okay, change with the pity dog. You come in the middle. Yeah, you. Come on. And just stand and ignore your dog. Watch where he looks. And he likes the security. Keep walking, guys. Good, and stop. Okay, let's now, we'll do some random serpentine walking, and what we're going to do is the jolly routine when we stop. Okay, I want the dogs to know how happy you are. Here. You having a good time?
Oh, yes.
You having a good time? Who's stressed? Yeah, your dogs are doing really, really, really well, you know, and this is not, let's say, a class, this is how you live with them from now on. You know, as I say, we're trying to do a 6-week course with homework in one session. So you're starting to handle your dogs very, very well, praising them when they're good. It's always the most important thing. Praise them when they get it right, because they get it right most of the time, you know. Even if we add up the minutes, Bodhi here and our boxer, they're getting it right most of the time. Yeah, they still react. Of course they still react. They came here as reactive dogs. But if you're giving the appropriate feedback, over time it's going to reduce. Okay? Most of these guys on the floor at the moment are kind of like imposters being here, because we haven't really seen, you know, what they can do. I'm sure they can. And we could push them over the limit, but the idea is, as stressful as this is, to make it as easy for them as it is. What is easy? Well, what is easy is places where there aren't dogs. Like where you are, you've got the easiest spot in the room. No, maybe you got the easiest spot, because you're just 5 yards, 6 yards from Bodhi. Okay? If you then turn the dog round, you see, yep, you stand here, boing. All of a sudden, it becomes much easier, because this is what the dog's butt is looking at. So always remember that in the environment. There's places you don't want the dog looking, and there's places you do. And the number one place where you want the dog looking is you. So we're now going to have a little dance. This is in honor of Bill Campbell, who I heard recently died. Is that correct? Is that true? Bill Campbell? Does anyone here know who he is? Oh, wow, man. Bill Campbell, Grants Pass, Oregon's best, and he came up with an idea called the Jolly Routine 30-odd years ago, 35 years ago. I think he ran it by me before it was in his books. What was his book? Behavior Problems, wasn't it? So the Jolly Routine it's basically the heaviest duty classical conditioning routine you could use up until I came up with the idea of using mega secondaries. And you just sing to your dog, or you dance, you mesmerize the dog, you let him know how happy you are in different situations. It's the thing that's totally missing from dog training. It's been taken away from us. Think about it. Where did our voice go in dog training? I've noticed a lot of you today, it's very difficult me getting you to talk to the dog. Well, the voice went out of instructions prior to task and reprimands, 1903, right, with Conrad Most's book. And it was, ignore your dog for a year. Don't start training him until he's a year old. Then everything he does that's wrong, jerk him. You know, I mean, when a dog gets it wrong, don't we want to tell him, that's wrong, this is what I want you to do? That's easily done with our voice. Rover, sit. Sit! So that was the old instructive reprimand 35 years ago. What we've learnt recently is, no, you don't have to even raise your voice. Okay, with an instruction after about 6 or 7 trials, Rover, sit. I said, sit. Hello, sit, thank you. Now you're going to repeat it because you made me repeat the command. You repeat the whole exercise. The final nail in the coffin came, ironically, with clicker training. It took the voice out of us being happy at our dog's success. It turned it from a relationship-based training into basically teaching people to become technicians. Now don't get me wrong, if anyone says Ian doesn't like clicker training, I'll just punch you out. You know, I promoted the very first workshop when clickers were used to train dogs. It wasn't going well, so I got out there and really promoted it. We got 200 people, and Karen Pryor taught it, or lectured it, and Gary Wilkes did the training. It's a great technique for teaching specific things, but it's not a puppy training technique to take the voice out of training. No. To me, it's my plan C. I use it a lot to teach really complicated behaviors, to teach behaviors not in the dog's normal behavior repertoire. But to train a dog, I use my voice because it can give instruction. And the feedback, again, can be analog. You see, there's a lot of quantum feedback there now. Whether it's a piece of kibble, a click, a leash jerk, or a shock, they're all pretty much the same. We want to communicate more than that. Okay? So, for example, you know, I shouted at the dogs when they lunged. Let's say if this dog went for your face. Oh, you would, everyone in Washington State would know this is wrong, because I would do my best to stop it with my voice, because I don't have the time to get to you. Okay? So occasionally we have to let dogs know that's wrong and how wrong it is. So you pee on the carpet, I would say outside, outside. Okay? When it comes to lunging at other dogs, if we can't stop it by preempting it and rewarding the dog, then I can stop it with my voice. I'll praise before, I praise afterwards. A lot of people don't like this, but I'm ready now to have my dog off leash. That's the difference, okay? Because it's under voice control. More importantly, though, is when the dog gets it right. How right is it getting it? So like back when, who was it? Yes, I think it was your dog, looks at the little corgi. Okay, back when Bodie went nose with the Boston's butt. This isn't right. This is incredible. It's incredible. We've got a dog in here. Now you've seen it with Bodie, what he can do with reaction. Sniffing that Boston's butt was the biggest success we've had in here this morning. It ain't a no. It ain't a leave it. It ain't a leash jerk. It's, oh my God, you good dog. Come here. There's a good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy. Whoa, kisses, kisses, kisses. And so immediately you mark the behavior. That's cool. Then you turn your dog's back towards it because you pray he doesn't then eat the Boston, say. All right? And so we want dogs to know not just that that's right, but how right is it. We want analog feedback all the time, running dialogue. For dogs like this, they need your help. They need to know what you want from them, because a couple of them are heating up, getting stressed, and it's over the top. I know that, you know. But I've been over the top too. Freaked the life out of me. Like when Jamie was growing up, the thing that used to frighten me the most was he would want me to go on these rides, roller coasters and stuff, but he was always too short. And then one day we went to a water park, and he said, I want to do this, Dad. And they measured him, and he was tall enough. And I thought, no. And I said, well, I watched you from the bottom, James. He says, no, Jamie wants Daddy to come too. And I'm like, please don't. I don't like heights. I don't like heights. I don't like jumping. So we go up there, and Jamie takes one look, and then he says, Jamie wants to watch Daddy do it first from the bottom. He leaves me up there, so I'm waiting for Jamie to get down the ladder, and then this 70-year-old spotty youth says, hurry up, old man, we're all waiting for you. And this ride is called something like Testicular Destroyer. It's a vertical drop in a slide, and you go out, into the water. So he says, come on, let's go. And he says, I'll give you a tip, cross your legs. Thank God I did. I jumped off this thing, my heart is going so fast, I thought it was going to burst. I've never been so scared in my life, and I dropped like dropping out of an aeroplane. I hit the bottom, bam, 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 thank God my legs are crossed. And then I said, wow, I've got to do that again. I said, come on, Jamie. It was stressful, but it got me over it really quickly, really quickly. So, that's why I do this. For a lot of dogs, this is success here. Okay? It's not total success. We've got a long way to go, but they're being so good. They're being so good. As is Mr. Boxer. You want some kisses? You've been very good, and I'm proud of you. Yes, you are. You've got a lot of handlers over here on your team, haven't you? We have the coach, we have the trainer, we have the owner. That's really good. All right, so everyone stand up. Take 3 steps. You can come to the middle of the room. Not you. Sit down. Simon says, if you have a dog on leash, stand up. Take 2 steps. And now jolly routine. I want you to dance. Come on. Now be aware this may be too much for other dogs. Especially with Bodie. Good dog, Bodie. Good dog. Oh, there's a good dog. You stay there. No, good boy. There's a good dog. That's very good. Yeah, these people are being silly. Everyone dance with your dogs. Get happy. Get happy. Beautiful handling there. That was nice. I like that. And talk to him again. Good dog. Praise him. Good boy. Good dog. Good dog. There's a good dog. All right, everyone. Shush. And I think that's lunchtime. So now before we go out, those of you with dogs, let's go out in a linear fashion.